We just made it to Igloo Kibri at this hotel. This place is beautiful.
It's the best place we've ever stayed at, and we've stayed at over like 40 countries.
And this is why. Like Kat said, after 40 countries, the best hotel we ever stayed at was this one right here in El Salvador. A hotel for the price of a 3-star hotel in Los Angeles. We're the Blasian Travelers, and we show you how to explore the world one PTO at a time, going where the value is, not just where it's cheap. And for my birthday, we spent 5 days in El Salvador traveling around the country. And this video is about our most insane hotel stay yet. As soon as you walk in through the room, obviously you get this good view, but this is the view that you actually want. This hotel only cost me $177. Tip here is that you want to always reach out to the hotels directly. So instead of booking on Airbnb or even on Expedia, you book through them directly. And for us, we saved about $40-something. We're only going to stay here for one night. But if you're staying here for 3-4 nights, $40 adds up to a lot. And that's basically a free night over the course of 3 or 4. It comes with a lot of stuff. So right now we have a jacuzzi out here. We have the fireplace right out here. Obviously, we wake up to a view straight from my bed right here. I'm not gonna lay in it. These clothes are dirty. Comes with a French press. Hoping this is local coffee, but if we have drip coffee, I feel like we should have bought some wine or something. Like, that's crazy. This is crazy. This is the most expensive hotel we've ever paid for, actually, like money wise, not points wise, but like money. Was it worth it?
Absolutely. Like,
I'm just saying, I don't know anyone who stayed in front of a volcano. That's not a mountain. That's a volcano, an active volcano. I've never met someone that stayed in front of a volcano.
Me either.
Be our first friends. And she's gonna have this memory.
Yeah, you gonna remember?
So the rate that we paid was actually because we wanted the volcano views, but there's so many different other styles of igloos, other types of hotels, and there's even a villa with like 2 or 3 bedrooms in it. But I really wanted to stay at this igloo. I'm so glad I got the chance to because it was phenomenal. Most of the good videos we took were actually vertical, so make sure you go check out our Instagram to see that El Salvador. Hashtag Blasian Travelers El Salvador, and you'll see the video. But just wow. Hardest part about traveling with a baby is eating. Nothing else. It's not the packing, it's not the flight, it's not the sleep, paying more for accommodation, or like staying up late. She's a good baby with that. We kind of trained her to raise it. It's eating. We can't eat in peace. She wants everything. Even the things she's not supposed to be eating, she wants. And someone needs to accompany her. We can't just enjoy our meal in peace. Other than that, it's not too bad. 8 out of 10. But she's so cute, so 15 out of 10. 20 out of 10? Okay, 100 out of 10. 100 out of 10. The food was actually phenomenal. Ended up getting some chicharron and guacamole, some croquetas, pork rib, and then like a chicken specialty of the area.
Here's the moonlight.
And the next morning, I actually woke up early to make use of the jacuzzi and the volcano views and made myself some coffee with the French press and coffee they had at the hotel room. That we are like coffee and tea connoisseurs, but we're also budget travelers. The last place we had coffee at, which was not like any special, the coffee was $6 or something per bag. I'm trying this famous geisha coffee here, which actually won the World Cups of coffee and got the presidential cup as well. So it's really ranked high in the world of coffee in general as a specialty coffee. And it's limited here. It's grown by this place right here where we're at right now. The issue is that it's $15 a bag, $15.30 or something like that per bag. Do we get the bag or not? The coffee connoisseur in me is saying get the bag. The budget traveler in me is saying no, because I can get 2 of the other ones.
He's gonna get the bag.
I think she knows me. I mean, just look at this vivid color. Why pay $14 for a pullover in the US when you can fly to El Salvador and get this for $8 with a view? So no matter who you are, don't do like me and plan accordingly. So it wasn't until we got here that I realized, or Kat realized, was like, hey, like we don't have cash. How do we get cash? So obviously it is a national park, and you know these guides are just pro bono. So you just pay them as you go get them. And yeah, there's no ATMs anywhere. The hotels don't have ATMs. These restaurants are like small shacks and stands on the side. They don't have ATMs. You got to go to the nearest bank or ATM is going to be the gas station, which is I think 15 minutes at least. And so I didn't plan ahead. I didn't have too much time. You know, the baby was sick last night as well, so she wasn't even able to go on this hike. If I knew that, I would have actually woken up a lot earlier to be able to go into the group. So where you want to go is, if you're staying at Hotel Finca Campo Bella, is you want to go to this area, which once you get down the main road, you just turn left, and it's basically like a 30-second drive, if that. It's probably like a minute if walking. And you see this sign out here, and you're going to hire someone. Now, when I looked online, it said it was like $35, but it's negotiable if you do a private hire. If you join one of the groups that leaves before like 10:15, I think they leave at like between 9 and 10:15, multiple groups, it's $3 per person. Private is $35, but when I got here, the one person that did speak English had $40. So I'm pretty sure I could have got that down to like 30, maybe 25, because it was only 10 minutes left. But maybe not, because maybe they knew it was only 10 minutes left. Now they closed. I'm pretty sure they take those moped or dirt bikes up to the area, and then you go from there. But yeah, this is the sign that you want. There's a couple of guides along the strip, but when you go up, there's Cerro Verde too, which is a national park, and then there's the Santa Ana volcano hike. But yeah, don't do like me. Plan ahead. Bring money. Bring cash. This is like the first time ever we didn't really have cash. I think it's because they accept US dollar and credit card in a lot of places here, and Bitcoin. But yeah, now we got to figure out what else we're going to do, because I was really looking forward to that. I mean, I guess at least we got to stay with a volcano view room. As stated earlier, we actually spent 5 days here exploring El Salvador, and we did a video on that. So if you want to watch that video, stay to the end or look in the description down below and see our 5-day summary video. But after that fail, I got back to the hotel and took some of these amazing drone shots. Just look how breathtaking this is. Here's a blooper for y'all, because y'all deserve it. Checking this shot, didn't realize how high I was. And here it goes. Yep, I sacrificed my drone for that shot, so you better give this a like, thumbs up, and subscribe. That's a miniature horse.
And another adventure to nowhere.
But it's okay, because right now we are at Juayua Central Park, right in front of this St. Lucia Parish Church, and it's a beautiful area. We were going to a waterfall.
Yes.
That wasn't planned, the Chodos de la Carrera, something like that. It's a private tour. It doesn't really say too much about that online. You have to read the reviews. But we couldn't go. But this was 4 minutes away, and unfortunately it is Saturday, and the Sunday market is on Sunday. So we're just gonna explore the town, the Central Park right here. She's gonna walk around. We've already seen, she thought it was a donkey, but it's a
miniature horse.
Miniature horse. We saw a mini person. I'm just playing. She's just the native grandma. They're like really tiny. The people who are like original to this area, they're like 4'6", 4'7". And yeah, this place is really safe. I'm gonna talk about that later, the police that just walked by, because it's something that most people don't realize. And so, yep, we were supposed to go to Chodo's Recreational Park or the water park. Went to different Chodo's waterfall, which was private, didn't want to pay. And by the time we made the switch, I think the markets were closing. So we actually didn't see too many options and didn't get our famous travel magnet. Very similar to like the markets if you've been to Mexico or even Belize City. Now, the city itself is very local, and so while there are tourists, a lot of tourists are from other areas of El Salvador, and then obviously you have the people who are there for the adventure, like we are. How much is the chocolate you got from the lady? How much? $1. You paid $3 for the other big bag?
Or
It's kind of sweet, but she said it's you use it to make hot chocolate, so that makes sense. So we actually got lucky because that market that I said wasn't gonna happen, and here it is. So we're actually about to have some. I already got my food already, but it is so cheap over here. This is the Sunday market. This whole plate of food that I just got right here is $9. They have so many options. The hamburger behind me is going to be $5 with fries, and then you have like fried fish. I don't know how much it is. You can get ribs, shrimp, mixed plate, and that junk is $9 as well. You can just get the carne asada, that's $7. But my plate is $9, like I said, and it has like these meatballs. It has barbecue chicken, it has barbecue ribs, it has 1, 2, 3 pieces of steak. This steak is like 100 times better than the steak that we ate by the lake. It's so flavorful. Just finished eating and I'm like confused. That was so good. That was one of the best barbecues I had. It was cheaper than just having barbecue in even Thailand and Southeast Asia. But the reason I'm confused is because how did they even make money from it? $9 for all of that food? Like, I didn't even know it had chicken on it. And that was sausage, not meatballs. And so, like, how did they make money? But another thing I noticed while here in El Salvador is that there's not that many black people. When I was thinking that earlier, I ran into 2 more tourists that were black, which is crazy because coming from Belize just recently, and there was tons of black people. But even though Belize is more south, in Central America, the issue or difference is that Belize has a Caribbean side to it, and El Salvador is more on the Pacific side, which has no islands or anything under it. So that's why it's none of that trade and influx. Any trade that happened a long time ago, but it came from Asia or even Australia. So that might make sense of why more people here are more fair skinned compared to like Mexico, compared to Belize. But yeah, there's not really many black people here. The only black person I really saw that might have been a local was at the airport, and they look more Caribbean. They have that Caribbean African look, so they're probably from Belize or somewhere anyway. But that's the only person. The only other 2 black people I saw today, they were definitely from like the U.S. or something. So how is it?
great. Yeah, tastes like a mocha.
It's not mocha. It's mocha mint.
Mocha mint.
Great. You said it was good earlier. Now you
Yeah,
just.
it was really. I said good. Now I said great.
Okay. It's just the like tone that you said it was like, yeah, it's great.
No, it's actually pretty good. It's not too sweet, and it's like the right amount of mint, chocolate, and coffee.
You think so too? She has a toffee to go. Look at Lou. Now we're just on the way to San Salvador to spend our last 2 or 3 days here. So if you want to watch that, make sure you click the link right here. Or if you want to catch up with us when we tour the US, that will be happening soon. Out.